Hi, how's it going? I'm Marlene. Thanks for wandering by. I got a new tarot deck and I wanted to share it with you guys. I've never done an unboxing or walkthrough or whatever you want to call it. So we'll get there in a second. But first, I wanted to just talk really briefly. I happen to be in the live chat of a live stream. Oh my gosh, I can't remember which one it was over the weekend. Anyway, there was a discussion about what you call your collection, or whether or not you call your tarot, decks that you own a tarot collection, or someone posed the idea that we should change that term and call it a tarot library, because a collection implies that it is something that's like pristine and perhaps untouched, and something that you maybe don't use all or work with necessarily, whereas a library implies that, just like books, that you take them out and read them and use them and then put them back and use others. And I really like that idea, and I'm going to try to use the word tarot library rather than tarot collection. So this deck is brand new to my tarot library. It's new to me. I just purchased the Abyssal tarot, and I'm gonna do the thing where I turn it around and let you see all the cards in just a moment. But yeah, so I guess away we go. Okay, so welcome to the way that I walk through a deck. I don't really pay attention to anything but the cards. So I open it up, set everything else aside, and we're just going to take a look. I was totally mesmerized when I saw this deck on someone's channel, and I really just impulsively purchased it because it just looked so sensual, so romantic, so different. These are photos, but it's just like so fluid. So yeah, let's take a look. So here's our Fool, and it's just beautiful. She's holding flowers and is standing, like leaning forward on the precipice of something. And the deck has words at the top, so infinite jest. I'll probably want to sit and think about those quite a bit. This is the backs, so you can see the different, the 4 elements are represented here, and each of the backs is a little bit different on, so here's the Magician. Definitely the red robe. I'm having just kind of like, when I saw this, I just had like this like very visceral reaction to it, where it just felt like I don't know, it just felt incredibly like emotive. And that's what's happening to me right now. Like, I don't know how great of a walkthrough this is going to be, because I'm just having like feelings in my gut and like tingling of like, just like my emotion. Like, it's just kind of like, not like maybe kind of a little bit like ASMR tingling. Oh my gosh, I love this High Priestess. You can't see the face. There's like a lemniscate. Veiled. Yeah, it just kind of speaks, it just speaks kind of like to me intuitively. That makes sense. The High Priestess out here. Empress. Well, this is much more clear, like her face. Blue Autumn Glory. That's, Definitely have to sit and think about these words on the side here. They seem kind of purposefully randomly purposeful. Yeah, I just kind of like want to sigh every time I take a look at these images. The Emperor, they're holding some sort of weapon. I don't know. There's two figures here. Gosh, yeah. This Hierophant is amazing because you have a figure that's like bowing at the knees of this figure. Oops, I didn't give like a nudity warning, did I? Oh well. With this figure has her arms splayed open, and the word is redemption. It feels incredibly like a supplicant, like someone begging. The Lovers, the Chariot. I cannot tell what this figure is holding in between their legs, but that they're holding, maybe it's like some sort of musical instrument or fence. I can't tell what that is, but it seems like, I don't know, for me, it's like having this instrument like they're holding it between their legs really speaks to, you know, the willpower, the self-control, strength. Has like a crown or something that they're trying to get out of, get into, fighting with. Pounding of my heart. That makes me think of like endurance and fortitude, like the longevity of your strength. The Hermit. This is kind of difficult to figure out what's going on. What are they holding? Are they standing? Is that like legs together? Certainly feels isolated. Like that posture of having your arms pinned, kind of. This is very shadowy, but also like kind of like overwhelming type of emotion. Like it feels like, I don't know, when something's so beautiful it makes you cry type of feeling. Oh my gosh, this Wheel of Fortune is really pretty. And it has that like feeling about like when you let something free, like what will fate do with that? White dove will be gone forever. Will it come back, like that old adage about if you set something free? Here's Justice, and in this you can definitely see the face, but everything's a little bit blurry, and they're holding Sword of Truth. Yeah, I just keep wanting to sigh. Like just sigh as I go through. This is not my favorite Hanged Man because the face is too facey. I don't know, like I like the other images where things are a little bit more hazy. The Empress you could definitely see, but this is like maybe too facey. But I kind of like this plume coming out, and you can't really tell which way is up or down with most of these. Ooh. This Death card is very confronting. It's like really ghost-like and creepy. I don't know, like a horror movie. Definitely, like if you saw that image behind somebody in the horror movie, it would freak you out. But it's, yeah, that one's very confronting. Temperance. Looks like wings. Oh, so it's like the angel. I'm not sure what's happening here with these flowers. Interesting. It's just pretty. Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty intense too. That's very intense. Devil card. Best friends. Wow. Yeah, I have like, I'm having like breathing. I have to breathe through this deck because it's just kind of a lot. The Tower. Can't tell if that's like legs or these are two figures or what is happening, but it's pretty. And this is the cover art. The star. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I love the perspective here where it feels like the water is flowing. This very much gives me the feeling of the Thoth tarot star with just, it feels like all of the cosmos are here and this figure is spilling or holding or involved in the creating and or making and unmaking of the cosmos and universe. It feels very otherworldly for sure. This is gorgeous. I love this. Oh, look at this moon card. Wow. Yeah, that's really beautiful. The sun. It's almost so washed out you can't even see the figure. And like, there's a face, no face. Judgment. Ooh, that's pretty intense too. It just makes me think of the consequences that you're not aware of. Rustle of the sea. These words on the side are really bizarre, but I want to try to dive in and figure this out. The world. Oh, that's beautiful. I love this purple here. Oh my gosh. Are they jumping? Are they gonna spin backwards? There's like a whole kind of like Rapunzel moment happening here. Lost equilibrium. Yeah, I have to keep reminding myself to breathe as I'm looking through this. Okay, so now we're in our suits. I love this dual image. Oh, some inverted glass. Oh, that's cool. Two of Cups. Oh, that's pretty. First birth. Oh, I love that for the Two of Cups, first birth. That's a great, yeah. Three of Cups. Blood sister. I wish there were more than one figure in this, but I really do love this image. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm like having to breathe. Four of Cups. That's pretty too. It does feel like you can really sense the movement in there, like the turning away, the turn and the turning away, which I think is really good for the four. The Five of Cups. I can see like, I can see somewhere like the influence of the traditional tarot decks. Like I can see something with the colors of the Waite Smith, and I could see sort of the intention behind some of them that made me think of Thoth too. But I mean, obviously this is its own thing. I just feel the feeling of this card, of the cards. I don't know how to explain it any better. Like it just, I feel it in my gut, the meaning of the card from looking at this image, and see beyond it too, like the innocence. And for me, the Six of Cups is always about revisiting yourself, versions of yourself from your past, and like reuniting somehow with an more innocent or younger version of you. That's how I see it. And that's just my, you know, and I see that here. Seven of Cups. Oof. With the arms behind the back, and that feels really constricting. What are the words on this one? Extraordinary tenderness. Yeah, I feel, it just makes me feel very connected to the image. Oh yeah, I can certainly see the Eight of Cups here. This is a gorgeous image. This really feels like I've stumbled upon like somebody's photos from like an old, maybe the 70s, like, and it's very like sensual, even sexual. Like it's got like kind of a Boogie Nights kind of feel, like where you just like accidentally happened upon somebody's like Polaroids or something that are really intimate, and it's like gives you a very clear window into what their lives were like. And I mean, beyond just like nudity and like, you know, sexuality or whatever, it's like, I don't know, it's just very intimate and intense. Yeah, but you can definitely see the leaving behind, the quest, the moving away here. But there's so much more than that. Nine of Cups. This is beautiful. I should probably try to go through this faster. Ten of Cups. Oh, I love that. I really love that. I like how close up this image is too, because it just feels like, that feels like it's too much. And here we have the page. Oof, Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is very, very special. Queen of Cups, that is amazing. I love this light coming down, and yeah, it definitely feels like, it looks like what compassion feels like. King of Cups, that's kind of bizarre. All right, now we're in the Pentacles suit. That's interesting. Very childlike. Two of Pentacles. Red roses. That's interesting. Well, that's very earthly. Three of Pentacles. Monument to the past. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're seeing this. Monument to the past. Oh, wow. That's really intense there. What is the bind it forever? Oh gosh, yeah, this just makes me feel like it really feels like it's connected to when you're holding on so tight to like a person rather than like a material thing. It feels like when you want to keep somebody in your life and they don't want to be in your life anymore. This card, that's what that feels like to me. Yeah, I have to keep breathing hard because this deck is like really intense. Five of Pentacles. Wow. Six of Pentacles. I'm sorry, I'm being so quiet. I just, this looks like a whirlpool or something's going on where it's swirling. Um, rejecting a virtue. That's different. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Oh my God, this card is beautiful. I had to whisper it because it was so beautiful. I really get that. Yeah, just it like with the colors that are in here, it just makes me feel inside the meaning of the card. It makes me feel like I've come into my own. Ten of Pentacles. Huh, that's interesting. Feels like there's looking towards the future, and it's a bit of a void here. So here we have the quartz, the page. That's pretty. The knight. I wonder if I'll have to look at the other knights, but it seemed like the knights were like definitely felt the movement in there. The queen. I like it when the images are bathed in light. That's pretty. King of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting. I don't like it when I can see the faces too well in the card. Those aren't my favorite ones. All right, sword suit. Here we go. Well, this will probably be pretty intense if we've got the sword suit. Ace of Swords. Oh, that's great. I'm glad that the swords are crossed. Mild Whisper. Some of these have like, yeah, they're specific to like a type, the way you speak. I don't know. Oh, the Two of Swords. I love that card. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I feel like no matter what, no matter how like avant-garde or different a tarot deck is attempting to be in every other place, the Three of Swords just always ends up being like a very similar image. Like there's, I don't know, I just feel like they do so well, and I'm not bothered by the, I mean, I like the Three of Swords, the three swords through the heart image. Like I think that's very potent and powerful, and I've seen other decks where there is a stabbing through the heart, you know, that's more realistic like this, or whether it be an animal or a human. I just feel like of all of the cards, this one, for whatever reason, if they go their own way in every other card, then it's like avant-garde, it's different, it's something I haven't seen before. This one almost never is. Almost never. But I mean, it's a very powerful, like cool image here, you know. I don't dislike it. I just, you know, that's just my little bit on the Three of Swords. Four of Swords. I like this. Sort of like cleaning their weapon, taking a moment. Somewhere within me. I love these words on the side. They're like giving me life here. Okay, breathe, Marlene. All right, let's see. The Five of Swords. That's neat. Six of Swords. Well, that's different. Huh. What are those? Reasons for defeat. Huh. Usually I think of the Five of Swords as the defeat card. Reasons for defeat. That's interesting. Seven of Swords. I like it when the hair covers the faces. Like it makes me think more. Oh, This gives me total Marielle Tarot vibes, but this is like a photo version of it. This is pretty intense. Yeah, this is really, really intense, especially with like the sword type images and where they are across the body and genitals. It's like, that's really intense. Yeah, I have to breathe, but I'm definitely, yeah. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this a lot. Yeah, I really love this. The curled up fetal position. Yeah, that's, yeah. God, well, of course the 10 of Swords is an intense, especially the 8, 9. Here we go with the 10. This is actually not as intense as the 8 or the 9. Or is it? Yeah. Oh, they have a, no, yeah, that's, I can't figure out what's going on here. What does it say? Lucky to exist. Okay, I'm so totally mesmerized by the words on the side. And it's because I wonder, I wonder if I put it all together, would it, like if each suit, if I put it all together, like if that's a poem, that would be amazing if that was the case. Oh my God. All right, here we have the Quartz, the Page of Swords. I'm not as, I was just about to say I'm not as like enthralled by the Quartz, but this is pretty neat. I like that a lot for the night. Queen. Oh, I like that for the Queen too. What does it say? Swallowing butterflies. Oh, that's amazing. Like these words on the side are like, I mean, these images are obviously amazing too, but these words on the side are like something else to me right now. They are something else. King of Swords. Oh, I really like this, except I don't love being able to see that face that well there. Oh, okay. So the wand suit is usually my favorite, although, I mean, like, it changes. I love this Ace of Wands. It makes me want to cry. Maggie. That's my mom's name. That's really beautiful. Two of Wands. Oh, okay. Not sure what's really happening here. That looking, that like close up and looking straight out sort of vibe feels like the Two of Wands. You know, in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, the person is facing out. I feel like we're getting that vantage point instead. Hopelessly blind. That's interesting too. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Oh, wow. I don't think any other card was black and white. This is the only one so far. I don't know if I like that about this one. It really, it feels like somebody's wedding photo is what it feels like. Okay, I'm breathing deeply. Oh God, that's great. I like this one a lot. All of this entangled bodies, faces, half faces. That feels right for the Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Huh. That's interesting. This feels more Eight of Wands-y, but it's still a really cool image. This feels very like Artemis, goddess-like. What does this one say? Grandmother's footsteps. Huh. I just want to like write a thesis about these words on the side. Seven of Wands. Oh, that's interesting too. This is another one, just like the Three of Swords. Like, even if you have a deck that's like really going out, trying, like, not trying, but really going outside of the box, you still almost always get somebody holding the stick in the Seven of Wands. I mean, I love this image. I really love these colors too. Eight of Wands. Oh, I like that. I don't love the ones where the person is looking face forward. Nine of Wands. I feel like the nines have really been stunning. I think I've loved the nines the most. This one's cool. Ten of Wands. That's amazing. Ten of Wands. I love that. Page. Oh, I love this Page of Wands. That's great. I'm breathing. The colors in this night are really gorgeous. And, oh, this Queen of Wands. Oh my God. This is amazing. Yeah, this is very boudoir. It feels like sunflower. Oh, sunflower. That's a great word to have there. That's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, I love this Queen of Wands. I identified with the Queen of Wands for some time, but it changes. It fluctuates. Queen of Wands, sometimes Page of Cups, sometimes Queen of Cups. But Queen of Wands is like my, I don't know, like who I want to be sometimes. I love this card a lot. And finally, the King of Wands. Ooh, that's a butt. No, that's just like, I can't tell if there's another person that they're holding on to or not, but that's kind of amazing too. What's the last? I didn't look at all of the words, but dance partner. Oh, I freaking love that. Okay, deep breath. So that was the Abyssal Tarot. Why don't we give it a little bit of a shuffle and see if I can. I might need to side shuffle this one. Oh, if I can't get my hands around it, I'll be sad. Yeah, I don't think I can. I think I have to side shuffle this one. That's sad. I have tiny little baby hands, so. All right, let's shuffle. I'm just dying to see what they look like when we line them up together. This is just a very intense experience. This deck is just really special. I don't know how else to put it. It's like, I really feel like I found like a old shoebox of somebody's Polaroids. And I'm in like, not just their like sexy time Polaroids, but they're like, I don't know, their life. And like I'm wandering through in some post-apocalyptical video game, and I found these in somebody's, and it tells me about their life. Okay. So let's draw 1, 2. How many can I get in the frame? All right, so let's see what we got here. We got the Magician, 7 of Swords, and the Fool. So let's read immediate family, strangling, oh God, infinite jest. Okay, so as if the images aren't like difficult enough, or not difficult, but like intense enough, with enough to like just, it's just very visceral. Like that's how I feel when I'm looking at this. And then if you put these words together, and then write like you're reading as like a piece of verse, which is what I'm inspired to do. This is just beautiful. I'll show you the guidebook a little bit. Let's take a look at what it says about the Magician. So the Magician, a wizard nods to the audience after producing a handful of flowers from the sleeve of his bright red robe. His sincere belief in the power of his own illusions is absolutely unshakable. Oh, and it gives you the word, the infinite jest, immediate family. And then some keywords that are like your regular divinatory keywords: will, mastery, determination, confidence, ingenuity, skill. Interesting, interesting, really interesting. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That is the Abyssal Tarot. I'm going to take some more deep breaths to get through this amazing walkthrough. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Have a beautiful, wonderful day.